It is just simply the best arena-based song ever. Like, you're fucking running around on Facing Worlds with the sniper rifle. Multi-kill. Monster. Monster kill. Kill. It's so good. I love Unreal Tournament. Hey, everybody. So, the first thing I wanted to do is I had a bunch of tabs open with just like some game footage. I don't have a lot of my own recorded footage. I had Signalis footage. I had Gimmick, Call of Duty, Lethal Company. That was pretty much it. Everything else I just have trailers for. But we're going to go through pretty much anything I just liked playing this year. It doesn't matter when it came out, because obviously I played Zelda 2 this year. So, games I played this year were Call of Duty, Signalis, Strange Horticulture, Pokemon TCG Online, Counter-Strike 2, Road 96, Road 96 Mile Zero, Back for Blood, Risk of Rain 2, Risk of Rain Returns, Rounds, Baldur's Gate 3, Lethal Company, Gimmick Special Edition, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, Ghost in the Shell PS1, and there's probably some other, like, of course there was like those Sega games I played the other day. There's a few more NES games that I probably just played randomly, but I'm not going to really count those because those were all just kind of like, you know, just getting little tidbits of the games. Nice, Eon. Yeah, we used to play it at school. We used to play with the homies at home. I even played it as recently as like a few years ago. Remember the Rats maps? The Rats maps are the most fun. So there's a lot of custom maps in Unreal Tournament outside of, you know, the base game. But yeah, that song was Oregon Destruction, written by Michael van den Boos. He's a boss. And it plays on the map, which is a Capture the Flag map, ETF, Facing Worlds. And that map is probably like the most well-known Unreal Tournament map because it's just like two towers and then you got this massive space in between the two towers. So you have like snipers on top, you have just people that are runners. It's like a really simple map that feeds a lot of different styles of gameplay. It was really just a really good map. Very simple. Okay, so we're gonna go through my list here. Let me first go to Sheets, and while people are still filing in for the Epic 2023 reveal, my games list, game series, Unreal Tournament, Oregon Destruction. I can never type when my mic is in the way. And Eon is at 1.5. Oh my god, moving up. Moving up. Lordo would have also got this. I told him I was streaming. But Eon kind of got that like frame one. She was so fast. Alright, let me pop this out on my left here so I can see chat. Okay, so listed all the games I played earlier. So I'm gonna start with honorable mentions, which is 3 games that I enjoyed, but like I wouldn't put them as my absolute favorite. And it's starting with Lethal Company. Here's some footage from Lordo and I playing. Oh, there's a guy.
Where?
I saw a hand. There's a guy in there.
You ain't shit. You ain't shit here, you little bitch. I see your dumb ass. You think I'm scared of you? Yeah, get your glowy eyes out of here, you little bitch. You better walk away. Now you better walk the fuck away. You better.
Oh my god. Yoink. Yo, free bottles for me, bitch.
Oh, look at the light source. No way. Look up there. It's up
Oh
top.
shit!
Can you see
Floating.
that?
That boy be floating.
Where you at? I got a key.
I got a key for you.
Oh, you ran away from me. You just stare at him and you...
Get
Yeah,
wrecked!
bitch.
Get wrecked!
Yeah.
Fucking Counter Strike, bitch!
What up?
Dude, there's a door over here.
I got these bottles. That game is so fun. This is probably like the most popular game of the year, I think. In terms of like sales and everyone playing it, I think it might have the most players. On Steam at least. Not on, not if you count like League of Legends or WoW or something probably. Other honorable mention was Call of Duty. Modern Warfare 3. Call of Duty is just like Call of Duty. Like there's nothing special ever going on anymore with this. But it really scratches my itch for just like playing FPS like a crackhead. It's a very fast-paced game. And if you give me an FPS where you can just move fast and the time to kill is really fast, then I'm just going to be happy with it. Okay, we might be flipping their spawn pretty soon. The movement's really good, honestly. We are certainly flipping their spawn, right? Like there's slide canceling and stuff like that. Sniping feels good on mouse and keyboard. So like controller users typically aren't sniping as quick as a mouse and keyboard. And then controller users are typically better on the rifles. So since I tend to go towards sniper rifles in FPS, I was really digging it. But yeah, it's Call of Duty, right? Like who cares? And the other honorable mention was Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. It wasn't like my favorite game and I haven't finished it yet, but it was good. I like it a lot more than Breath of the Wild. I think that with the new systems, it's like a lot more fun. It has more depth. It's more fun to travel the world. There's more to the world, which isn't like an automatic positive. But I like the layers that the world has now. I think it's just a good way to take a game and make a sequel out of it. You know, kind of like how Ocarina of Time had Majora's Mask. And it kind of just expands heavily on the original gameplay while keeping like the same kind of feel. I think it's just like the perfect sequel. So I think Tears of the Kingdom was pretty good. But I'm not a huge fan of the direction that those two games have gone in terms of like, I like this classic Zelda a lot more. So it wasn't my favorite. But super honorable mention. I was really surprised with it, how much I liked it more than Breath of the Wild. Controllers are great for sniping, but what I'm saying is me on mouse and keyboard, I'm probably better than most controller users. In fact, that's the only thing pros are going to tell you in Call of Duty is that mouse and keyboard only has advantage with snipers over controller. Controller's great for everything. I agree. Okay, so I'm going to go to my 6th favorite game of the year, which was Gimmick Special Edition. This is literally just the NES game, so it's good. Everyone should play Gimmick. It's very short. And this one was cool because it didn't feel like laggy as like a lot of PC remasters of NES games would. It doesn't change anything negative. It has this rewind feature, so like, quality of life options. Kind of like how like Final Fantasy re-releases on PC have like the turbo. This gives you rewind. Like how the Switch has with their emulators and whatnot. It has saving systems, which is great. It has achievements. I just love achievements. In this game, just the original Gimmick has such an amazing soundtrack. This game has a lot of little like secrets on how to approach things, and the developers almost accounted for all of them. Like you can get to a certain boss in the game as a speedrun, like you can get to the boss like really quickly, and the boss will be asleep because his alarm hasn't gone off yet, and you can just push him off the edge to kill him. But in your casual playthrough, he'll always be awake. You just won't know that until you start speedrunning. Really cool. Number 5 is not this game. Where did my link go? My number 5 game of the year was Risk of Rain Returns, which is also a remake. Well, this is not a remake, sorry. It's a re-release, kind of like how Gimmick was, but this actually added a bunch of more stuff. You got new characters you can play as. It had like a couple new tracks, like a couple remix tracks from the original game. I love the graphics of this game. It originally came out in like 2013, 2015, around there. And it's just a roguelike where you go around collecting items for your build. You know how Binding of Isaac, you can get like a bunch of unique builds. You can do the same thing in this game, although you're gonna pick a class. You're gonna pick a class, like say you pick Sniper, then you're gonna be picking things that are like really high single hit damage amplifiers. You're gonna be looking for crit. You're looking for crit rate, things like that. So you can, you know, based on the character you're playing, build around it. If you die, you die. You have to start over. This probably has like one of the best soundtracks ever. Every single track in it is a banger. Totally indie developed. These artifacts are kind of like skulls in Halo, so you can enable them to make the game harder and harder. As you go through the game, you'll collect them. You can have like double bosses, you can have half health. You can have it so the items drop off enemies as opposed to you grabbing chests. And it just gets really chaotic. It's like the most chaotic roguelike you'll ever play. And you can move super fast in this game. You have unlimited speed as long as you just keep collecting like speed items. So that was number 5. Number 4, Strange Horticulture.
The people of Undermere visit strange horticulture with many requests. Some seek remedies for their health, or to help them sleep. Some need the perfect gift to make a new friend. Some simply wish to scratch the ears of the store's cat, Hellebore. All are searching for something.
This is cool because it's actually really heavy story-based, like mystery. And you have this map here that you can click on any single little square. I don't know how many squares there are on the map, but it's like probably like 20 by 30 or something. You collect all these plants via people that come in. Maybe you go find them in the world. And so in that case, it's kind of like a point and click adventure. You just like go click around and look for stuff. And like there's this group that's trying, there's like a cultist group, there's like people that are investigating the cultists, and it's up to you to choose whether you're going to help the cultists, whether you're going to help the cops, or if you're going to do like some solo thing. You know, there's a bunch of different ways to play. And the puzzle aspect is trying to figure out what plants are used for what. Like someone will ask for a remedy for something, you give them the plant for it. Blah blah blah. Without spoiling too much, that's pretty much the gist of it. But all these plants, mushrooms, flowers, herbs, they're all like unique to the game. They're not real, but they have a lot of, like, whoever made this had a lot of knowledge of, like, you know, horticulture, and was able to make it like really true to life, which is really cool. That it's a bunch of fake stuff that seems real. But yeah, if you like point and click adventures, play Strange Horticulture. That was a surprisingly really awesome game. Road 96. This game can't... Okay, so some of these, like I was telling you, some of these games didn't come out in 2023. I don't think Strange Horticulture did. Road 96 certainly didn't, but this had a sequel come out, or a prequel came out this year, which I didn't really like. And then I ended up just playing Road 96 instead. I was like, this game's just way better. This is a choose your own adventure first person game. It's procedurally generated as well. Like, you play as a bunch of different teenagers who are going on the road and they're trying to escape. They're pretty much in like this like authoritarian country and they're trying to escape to the north. So they're treating it like ultra right-wing United States going to left-wing Canada is this heavy feel here. It's got like a really political feel. Yeah, do crime. We all like this game. It was awesome. This is like the main character that you never play as in this game, but you run into her. She's the like president's daughter. She's trying to escape. There's a bunch of characters that you run into and you're just trying to fill like check these boxes with them to like get more story with them. So like you'll randomly run into these two dudes that are like bikers and criminals, and if you keep running into them you'll fill the meter with their story. So you'll have to eventually replay the game if you want to see everyone's story, because, you know, one playthrough you're not going to see everything, because it's randomly going to give you situations with certain characters.
He's a kid! It's me. Can we talk?
This guy's crazy. Oh my god, serial killer.
Intelligence says the brigades will try something, Mr. President. If they do, I'll crush them once and for all.
Freedom. Nothing is more important. But there are many others in Petra still looking for it. And their journeys have only just begun. Each decision could shape your destiny and Petra's too. Time for you to hit the road.
Yeah, you all need to play this game. If you haven't yet, very good. It was also an indie developed game when it was first coming out, I think. And then I think it got big funding and it started releasing on like PS4 or stuff like that. Alright, number 2. We got Baldur's Gate 3. This game is sick. This is one of the best games you'll ever play.
And with the old, oh, I'm gonna... Sorry. Oh, God.
That's Highlander.
You slid. I didn't think that...
Get up.
That was like a funny sequence of events that happened.
Watch Highlander. He just falls again.
Oh, he's falling. This is the funniest shit. He's falling in ice over and over. Sorry.
So this game is awesome. It's just Dungeons and Dragons that you can play with your friends. It has millions and millions of different ways to play. You could probably play this game for the rest of your life. I think, like, you'll just never run into the same situation or the same kind of playthrough twice. You're gonna have just totally different situations. There's like 20 different ways to approach every scenario. At some point, Lordo was like, we were in the goblin camp and he's like trying to just talk to people and like get the normal quest done, and I find like the warden of the prison, and I'm like, hey, I know where some good guys are if you want to go kill them. And he doesn't know I'm doing this the whole time. I'm just like talking to this lady, and then I'm like, maybe I'll lie to her and I'll get her to go somewhere else and we'll ambush her. And then she accidentally reads my mind and sees where they are, and I'm like, okay, Lordo, I don't know how to tell you this, but we got to go back to the camp. And he's like, why? Because he wasn't able to see what I was doing the whole time. You can like hide your dialogue and stuff from other people as you talk to them. So if you get this game, you need to find someone to play it with. It's so funny. It's one of the funniest games you'll ever play. And just such a good game.
They are jaunting about... Oh, no. Light is... He's surrounded, like... Oh, dear.
I was over here. I snuck into the battle, so Lordo and Highlander over here on their own, and I snuck into the battle, and then I got jumped by a group of spiders, and they murdered me, absolutely murdered. Oh, such a great game. So that was number 2, and my number 1 game of 2023, which came out 2022. This has been my favorite game for both years. Is Signalis. I speedran it in January of this year, and then I played a little bit of it in February for the new update. It's a survival horror with a bunch of girl robots, And I think if you just say those words to me, it's probably going to be my favorite game. But it ended up having an amazing story as well, really good gameplay. This is like the best survival horror I've played in a decade, for sure. It's just like my absolute favorite. And it's made by 2 people. And I like it more than Resident Evil 2 Remake. Like, legitimately. Which came out in 2019. We can just watch the trailer for it really quick. That's my speed run. The trailer will probably be less spoilers, you know? Yeah, if you like survival horror, play this game. It's pretty hard. You have limited inventory, but it's just one of the most amazing environmental storytelling games ever. Achtung. Yeah, Rose Engine is 2 people. This is their first like commercial release. And it did pretty well. I think it's like super overwhelmingly positive. Yeah, oh my god, it's almost up to 12,000 reviews. All overwhelmingly positive. I think that's the highest you can get on Steam. Yeah, do yourself a favor and get this game. It took me about 8 hours on normal difficulty. There's several different endings. It's very heavily influenced by Silent Hill and Resident Evil. It has an anime aesthetic. And this group of people, they're like robots basically. The whole area is full of robots. There are some humans. And I don't really want to say much more because everything's a spoiler. You just have to play this game. It's just like one of the best games ever made. And it's 2 people who made it. Oh my god. I can't wait to go back to play this. I have to speedrun this for the rest of my life. It's got some nice first person moments too. It's Ariane. Her name is Elster. It has like a lot of German and Japanese and Chinese influence with the lore. It has this book called The Book in Yellow that the game's heavily based around. Which, this was like the most influential game for me because I read the book. I even read mangas that were used as like visual inspiration. So they took a lot of inspiration from Blame and from is it Gantz? I want to say. I read Blame as a new manga. It was one of the most like amazing mangas I've ever read. But this game influenced me to like spend hours outside of the game just reading all this stuff that influenced it. Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, the art's amazing. Again, 2 people. It took them, I think they started in like 2016, it finally came out in 2022. Yeah. I love it. It's so good. And speedrunning is canon, so that's good. Yeah, that's number 1. And if I play it in 2024, it'll probably be number 1 again. It'll just be number 1 as long as I play it every year. Unless there's a Signals 2, then that might start to be number 1. Alright. speed running time. So what you're seeing here is my power pack needs to be cleaned again. Damn dirty pins. Also morning J-Dubs, morning Run. Q-tips. In the meantime, while I'm doing this, we can listen to, let's see, no one knows the name of the SMT5 track, Persona 3, or the E's. We can listen to some of these while I get ready here. The Persona 3 one I want to listen to. And feel free, if you know, at this point, feel free to look up the music. There's nothing that says a dog can't look up the music, you know what I'm saying? If you want to. You don't have to. It's too much of a bother. But you know, the spirit of this game isn't necessarily to just know the music, it's to like explore new music. If it's fun for you to go looking through like an OST to find like a certain track, absolutely go for it. I love doing that personally. Eunice has turned me on to a few OSTs I've been going through lately. This is French. He's singing there. So good luck with that. Although that might be a big hint right there, just knowing it's French. Uh-oh. Come on. Dude. This song, I mean, it's not originally PSP, but yeah, it is. This is Persona 3 on PS2. This song is in the PSP game, though. I'm pretty sure all of them are, though. I think PSP has just additional, it doesn't remove any. That was the Persona 3 song. We can listen to the Ease 3 song. I'll play a different version of the Ease 3 one. As we listen to the TurboGrafx CD one yesterday, I think. You're just looking for a title for this one. And I'm just over here cleaning pins. Hopefully this power pack boots up. If not, I can just use my regular cart. Just a little more annoying to reset, that's all. Alright, no power pack. Whoa. Dude, I just... The one thing I hate about Famicoms is apparently the pins are worse, probably because they're just the original ones. Just need to find my gold card, I don't know. Gray card. The gray card I have has a bunch of signatures on it, so I don't like to touch it. But I'm just gonna handle it very carefully. Oh my god, the pins were so dirty on this one. That's scary. Yeah, I'm using a Q-tip. I'm literally about to use like 5 Q-tips on this one card. I don't know why the pins are so dirty. This was a cart sent to me in the mail by someone. I never used it. I just took it to a GDQ one year and got a bunch of signatures on it. Because I knew I wasn't going to use it. The pins were black. Like the Q-tip was black. Oh my god. I don't want to stick this thing in my adapter. But you know what sucks is my power pack is completely clean. The adapter is clean. But the problem with the power pack is if it has like even the least bit of connectivity issue, it's just not going to work properly. Whereas a normal cart will. I think it's just the pins of the console itself. Just need to get a cleaner for that, like the wide piece of thing you soak and then you stick it in and out of the pins. So now I know I have to be careful when I do Unreal Tournament music and Pokemon music, because I got some killers in here that are on the ball with that music. Those ones got insta-guessed. One of these days, the Q-tip is not gonna show black after I'm done cleaning these pens. It's getting pretty clean. My gold cart is good, I just don't know where it is. Alright, let's try it. It's like soaking wet. Hope it's okay. It'll evaporate really quickly. Hey, video game. We don't get to use the reset cheat on the controller though. Totally cheating, I get to reset faster than anyone else. But yeah, go play Signalis, everybody. Good game. I also started, oops, I need to plug in my input viewer. I started watching the new Gundam last night. Witch from Mercury. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with it already. Like, it's just the best anime ever. You know, most creations of like a video game or an anime or show, whatever it is, it's kind of like a mesh of stuff from the past. You know, we're always influenced by our likes. And if I had to describe, without saying anything about it, I would just tell you it's like Xenogears, it's like Neon Genesis Evangelion, and it's like a mesh of those two. It's like perfect. I'm just like, it was made for me. Every time I find a mecha something or another, I'm like, this is made for me. Yeah, I need the reset stick, dude. Simple Dude didn't hook me up with that. What the heck? Yeah, the new Gundam mobile suit, oh my god, it's so good. I watched like 7 episodes last night. Unfortunately, I stayed up way too late. I started at like 3 AM too. Like no sleep. It was so good. I'm gonna watch the rest tonight. I think there's only 1 season out right now. But I just kept seeing more and more spoilers on Twitter. I knew I had to watch it eventually. Because you know, you like one thing on Twitter and then all of a sudden the For You is like filled with all that thing you liked, so... Which is good. I follow a lot of art accounts. Because Twitter is a hellscape. I'm glad I mostly only see art stuff. So my 2023 anime, Gundam, Witch of Mercury. I'm trying to think of I watched Sword Art Online with someone this year. I don't like Sword Art Online. It's surprising. I don't dislike many things, to be honest. I don't like Sword Art Online. I love Dot Hack, and that might be why. I'm just nostalgic for Dot Hack instead, but I just don't. Sword Art Online's so boring. And the actual original series has really poor pacing in the first season. I watched the first episode of Chainsaw Man. That was also good. I was waiting for that to just like fully release. I think it's pretty much all out for season 1 though. Oh, look at this file. So in the past, New Game Plus NMG used Life 7 because we had to go through all the palaces, and you wanted a lower life level so that you could death abuse faster. And the first time you let your XP roll is exiting P5. Or is that true? No, exiting P4. I'm sorry, because you go to the boss in P4 and then you go get the boots after. So then you take your life 8 there. Because you're forced to see a level up screen no matter what there. So it's just best to get your life 8 there. And then after P5 and after P6, you also get level ups, but because you have all 8 levels, now you can just take magic 9 twice to refill magic both times. In case you need to, which you always do. But now, I think we do 888. I don't think you have the opportunity to want to take life 8. I can't remember. Yeah, because we're skipping P4 completely. Now you only go into P2, you go into P3, and then you go to P1 and loop it a bunch of times to just keep placing gems into P1. That was like the new trick we found, is you can just gem dupe at P1. You up an A before the gem hits the top of the statue, it removes the gem from your inventory, and then you just go back into the palace because the palace hasn't treated it as completed yet, so you can keep placing gems there. Then you go to do P5, because you need the flute, and then you go to GP. So there's no opportunity to take that life 8 anymore, because the only XP you're letting tick up is P5s, at which point you want the magic refill going into the fences towards GP. So this is a very old cart apparently, because it has my old version of New Game Plus. That's funny. It is really cool. Wonder how old the last time I played on this cart. Oops. It's so awkward having to file in the third. I'm not used to it. This is my first time watching Gundam 2 as a series. I think it started in like the 80s. It's a very old, long-running series. I had seen some scenes from it before. I knew it was going to be a little gory, and it is certainly gory. There's a little content warning for that. There's blood and stuff. Uh-oh, 22. But it starts with episode 0, and it made me cry immediately, so it's amazing. Front, that is triangle strategy. This is a slow spawn here. Fall into heart. No. Dang it. That's a bad one anyways, that double bubble. I'm going left. You watched the first one? Oh my god, that's amazing. It's got that classic, you know, like Lupin the Third, how it's like, you know what you're looking at is very old. I love how old it looks. The new one looks amazing. It's like the animation, the drawing aesthetic, everything about it is very new and nice looking. But it, like, not new in a way that's like really annoying to look at. You know, like, no smooth animations, stuff like that. Very, very classic in terms of the frames. It just looks very nice. And it's got robots. Got robots and girls. Everybody needs girls in their mecha robot anime. But it's a bit depressing, so, I mean, I know some people don't like watching depressing stuff. There's a lot of happy moments too. Welcome back to the present. I think you might like the new Gundam. It does just like a lot of really cool things. I think it's not like a, it's not very fan servicey or anything like that. Oh, fuck off. What? I have no idea what's going on. Just smile and nod. Hathaway. I don't know it. Nice stabs. Did I jump the bot? Did I kill the bot on the way in? Why was I able to do the reverse key grab? I like blacked out. I swear. Did I stab the bot and lose time and then still do the reverse key grab? Am I cheating? Oh, I tried to time it to stab the bubble and the bot at the same time. Oh, is my input viewer might not be working on stream. Let me check. Nope, I need to do this. Fuck. Here's part of it. Alright, there we go. Huh. I must have just barely, it must be like an edge case where I had just like the perfect jump out of the crouch stab or something. I don't know. I don't know why. God, I need to really slow that down. Warm-up run. Just do a little BA cancel in this room, you'll always get the bag. Easy game. Can you stop moonwalking? That'd be chill. God. Quite the warm-up P1, huh? 7 minutes. Okay. I don't know why I just made a Minecraft villager sound. Throw it, thank you. That was a part of the frame roll I did not like. $820, yeah, let's go. Bum 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 bum. In 52 minutes, it's Happy New Year for Highlander. You gotta remember. New Year's in the ocean. Nice, dude. Nice. Oh, and I canceled. Shit, I was actually intending to take that. I don't know why I thought hitting the down button is how I would do that. What am I doing? Big time loss in here. That means pretty crazy walk out here, I think. Why did I go down? Not good, not good, not good. We're fine. Can we talk about that? It seemed like they kind of... The first one seemed like it kind of home in, and then it fucked off, kind of similar to tech-type math. And I might have lost the amount of time that tech-type math does. Unfortunate way to lose beams. I wonder if it's worth doing one stab leaving that cave. To be honest, I'm sure it doesn't necessarily improve your results, because there's some cases where you want it to home in, or totally random walk at the start, etc. Like you're just dealing with different things that'll make it fail, and there's just different ways it would work. But we've tested it before anyways, so don't know. That was a nice walk. I'm just not gonna refill resources here. I wanted to just take the damage boost forward, I forgot. Fine. No. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Terrible room. I just jumped a little sooner on that second bot. Huh. Yeah. I mean, I just probably die if I don't do that. Missed my input. Dyra. Had some bad starts lately, huh? Although right now I just feel like not warmed up. And that's just so annoying. Don't want axe hits. Although I gotta say, Life 3 kinda tanky. Only did less than 2 bars. Famous. A lot of game left. Best possible time still at 13. So you just gotta run with it until we see what the swamp is like. Pretty much our area of like, are we gonna reset or not? Is the swamp exit? The best I can do really, like, ideally still be able to PB is like plus 10, plus 20 going into P3, and then I have to save like 10 seconds in P3. Like plus 10 is like the most I can leave West Continent with. Otherwise you're just having to play against golds the whole time. Aggressive bubbles, look at this. Wow. Oh really? I don't know. I'm not dropping frames or anything. I'm not sure why that would happen. Oh, that sucks. I wonder if I can do anything about that. Yeah, I don't know. No, 2x speed, that's the YouTube meta. People need to figure out the 2x meta. It's like the biggest problem with YouTube is how it just loses frames. Don't know why. Can't run at perfect 60. My fault. I didn't do the thing I normally do, and I finally got an encounter that I needed to pause for. I forgot to wait as well. Alright. Yeah, if anyone else is having that weird time issue with the YouTube stream, let me know. I could possibly like restart it without having to make a new thing and maybe fix it. I'm not sure. A new link. Lag. I wish we could just watch Gundam right now, but I don't think we're allowed to do that on YouTube. It's for free on Crunchyroll. I imagine if it was free on YouTube, you could watch it. That'd be so sick. We could watch stuff together here. Fast pattern. That's what I really want to do right now. Wow. Nice. Missed the loader kill earlier, so I needed at least one of those bots. That was a very early and short jump. Oh, I didn't get the second stab off. Great. Oh. Oh, I already saw the drop, that's right. The drop was on the bubble area. Are we cool? We're cool with that though, right? We're gonna push the drop so it's on a Gorilla now. I think we want to do that. I'm gonna kill you. Damn it. Okay. Is that just unlucky? Like... I mean, the other ones are because I was off cycle, but that first one I double hit and then come down and he smacks me? It must have been something I did. Why is Armada in the thumbnail? Hey, what's up? Welcome. That's an old meme. That's the thumbnail that was used on Twitter for... it was a fake thumbnail that said, Iran did what? And it was Armada with his hands on his head. So I used that thumbnail a long time ago for something really silly. And I was just looking for something random to use today and I found that. What's going on here? Oh, we're getting hit. Yeah, you're welcome. Welcome in. Yeah, I just didn't know what to use for a thumbnail today. What I usually do is later on in the week, I'll probably go back and fix a bunch of thumbnails that I was too lazy to make like a unique one for the stream. So this is only temporarily there. Oh, I remember what it was originally for. I made this thumbnail for a highlight video of Highlander playing Zelda 2 in a tournament. Because every tournament race he did, there was some ridiculous stuff happening. I was making highlights, and that was my thumbnail idea. I had another one with Highlander's head in a volcano. That was a good one. Highlander's the fella on the right in the image. Who's another Zelda 2 speedrunner? I mean, I just take life too early, unfortunately. Even though that sucks to get hit afterwards. But I got hit in the Guria cave. I had to take life 2 in case I got really bad boomerang pattern. I'm stabbing. Let's see. There's a slow jump up too. Let's see if we get encounters that are good. F it. Oh, it followed. Yeah, it didn't random walk soon enough. That sucks. Yikes. I feel like I should reset. Mostly because, I mean, yeah, it was 2 encounters. I also had to wait like a whole 4 to 5 seconds dealing with trying to back that up to only have 1 encounter. Like 20 seconds I lost there. More convenient, I know. He's like, what, y'all don't have hammers? You're telling me there's only 1 hammer? Bagu doesn't need hammers. He just punches boulders. He also could just go punch the boulder for us. He lives as a monk in the woods. No more violence for him. Rising crouch here. And then you just miss the bunny hop. Yep. Nice bot. Tried my best to react, but I didn't react in the last one. Oh, that was, dude, pop fly. Right field bot over here. Well, I managed only a bot hit, but it's still not a good time. Yeah. What is it, a jar? Is it a jar? Yeah, give me... Yeah, you can come in. Just give me a second to try to open it. It's a bubbly. Oh, come on. Alright, can you bring it over here? You can set it down. You're not gonna mess me up. Thank God it's a jar. Okay. It's a bottle of like champagne, right?
Yeah.
It's got. I'm trying to pull a cork out of this sucker. It's coming loose.
Okay, then I'm good. I just need you to listen.
Oh, I missed the elevator. Well, it's still really in there. I'm trying hard. Dude, we gotta get this pop. Hold on. Dude, how do you get these things open? Did I even like...
Oh, yeah, you did. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Okay. He's so worried. It has one of those like, it's like a mushroom top. Like you can kind of grab it on top. Yeah, a little fake pop there. It was coming loose. It was just trying to yank it out while holding a controller is kind of hard. I feel bad. I wanted to just open it on stream. Get the huge pop sound. Oh, I heard it pop. It has been popped. Oh no, dude, come on. Game's trash. This is just a reset. I've just lost too much time to Overworld now. I mean, that's only half an encounter I took right there, essentially, because you take a half regardless. Fuck off. I think it's a reset to... That was the perfect moment to get a crazy Tink combo there. And I messed it up. So when you get at that triangle formation underneath you, you go right one step, you wait, then you go down and right. The wait timing is just based on how far away from you it is at the moment. But that is not the end-all pattern there. Snacks is home. Have a good New Year's. Thanks for hanging out. Snack attack. But tonight, I am streaming nothing but Zelda 2 until Lordo is going to go live on Twitch, and he's going to do a Snatcher stream, Sega CD. I guess he does that at the end of the year, every year. He said he's going to get on at midnight EST. A couple more hours. I think he's getting on after midnight. So I do have time for a reset. To be honest, I'm gonna watch him stream, but I'm also gonna watch Gundam on the side. I woke up and I was like, I want to watch Gundam, but I gotta get work done. Hey Marcos, welcome in. Welcome to the Zelda 2 stream where we do not PB, but we get really far into the game and then game over at the end. Oh yeah, I pushed my drop because I killed a gorilla in that overworld encounter. But I had to know that was my drop for it to save time. Lucky. Still way to like 29 entry though or something. Very low on XP here. Oh god. Oh no, one of the ropes is my drop now. I was hoping to see a drop there on a bot. It's okay. It's a waste of XP. Hmm. Do P-bags exist outside of P1? That rope was also a drop. Although, that rope XP wouldn't have helped me get over a 50 threshold. I needed to have all the ropes be 20 XP. Well, I didn't have to requeue that. Oh well. God, I hadn't even cast anything. Okay, drop is 2. Three. Four. I want to skip the Guma, kill a red IK, drop an orange if I get the bag. Good. If I don't, kill another red IK. I think that's what I want to do. Guma's also fine, actually. Yeah, this is a better scenario, although I wish I did not have that interaction before the kill. Red jar, red jar. I mean, either's fine. Lose time either way. Killing the red AK or more refill. Would have saved more time if I just had gotten bags. I had to kill so many things. Yeah. I don't know. I hate resetting in the same areas over and over, but this is a reset. Can I get through here without any more? Yeah, probably. Yeah. I'll continue. God damn it, it goes on. 1.5 total. But unfortunately, I had 2 at Bagu already. And then that weird one on the boulder dash. But I think I can be plus 10 P3 here. Just need a good rebo. Drop a 0. 1 after this. Unlucky. You can kind of save that by going north another tile and trying to go into that up and over. It certainly works. It is a blazing fast encounter and I didn't have the time to react. Unless I paused again. Or paused again. You know, if you waste time in the overworld, you can't avoid encounters. Certainly not wanting to do that. Plus 20. Ooh, 21 maybe? 20 or 21? Or no, it certainly is 21. Oh no, this is what are you? Big Bad also good? Berries? It took me so long to find it, I couldn't do the inputs correctly here to avoid that boomerang. It was 2418. I went the wrong way in my head, thinking it was 2421. It was earlier, not later. Well, here we go, 2417. Very early this time. Big fast pattern, not a good one. Oh, heavy on the left. I just don't know what this is. Dude, can I stop getting... Heavy on the left? I just don't have this. I left going at a North Palace, didn't I? So this would be a very, very early one. Oops. Let's look at the broadcast here. Did I go out left? That's definitely what happened, right? It's funny I got the bag. Yeah, I'm holding left. I got the bag! Wait! Is that a setup? Where did I stab to get the bag here? I mean, it's like the normal spot. It really is. That might just be a lucky bag. Just randomly hit the right thing. But coming out of here, you know, nothing hits me. I'm just 5 frames earlier, so that's like, you know, I'm probably like 24:15 or less. There could be some good patterns in that area for double bubble. Mess with that another day though. It really is funny though, because back in the day when I first started doing the strat, I would always take the encounter coming out of the cave. And now I guess we just are so used to this cave, we're just doing it naturally faster. So that I'm not being put onto a weird frame rule. Which is really just that 32 exit that has that encounter that hits you. It's odd that we were 10 frames slower. It's a whole new world. J-dubs, I might crack into that world. Gotta get the practice ROM out though, so that I can see where the bag is in that cave, like, because the practice ROM is gonna tell you were you 1 frame late, 1 frame early. I'm not guessing like I used to. No encounter. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Yeah, because I think it's the 32 that's bad. Pretty sure. It would make sense if 31 was also bad, because I mean, it's only 2 frames of difference where you're getting close to the encounter. There's certainly a few frames that should hurt you. Not just 1. Welcome to the zone. Auto zone. Cut the grass. There's no interest in the group. The shareholders. They don't approve. Hey man, I'm with you. If we can find something that's fast, that can get you more like 150, 151s, 149, you know, I'm super down to mess with it for hours. It's kind of fun mapping out double bubble stuff. Honestly. I think a lot of people get held up on like, what am I going to waste my time doing in this game? You know, I could be doing runs. But in my opinion, not doing runs is the most fun. Everything outside of runs are the fun part, because you know, you're not under the gun, not under pressure. And you're learning the whole time. It's the most fun you can have. I have admittedly been very lazy. And I keep telling myself I should practice. Practice. And then today, of course, my power pack's not working, so no practice today. Yeah, at least I got the fast rebound there. I'm stabbing too late, that's all that is. Oh, Fairy bot. Practicing the rest of the run? Yeah, I know what you mean. Hey, I think it's a good thing because you're getting used to a bunch of different patterns that you do different timings on the dodges and whatnot. you can really take that and apply a lot of that knowledge elsewhere in the overworld. I don't think that's a bad thing at all. However, at some point you'll have to practice combat so that your runs stay alive. Like literally. It's certainly important to stay alive. But no, I think that's time well spent. Pretty much spending time in any situation in this game is gonna transfer to other parts of it as well. I think playing other categories is good for coming back to all keys, for instance. Introduce yourself to new scenarios that might allow you to approach a situation in all keys differently. Because really, the best way to learn is to experience the most amount of variables, you know? Because that allows you to inherently react to things in the moment, which is what you need to do in order to go fast, is react as quickly as possible as opposed to pausing and thinking. Yeah, any way to get those reps in as quickly as possible is good. AKA save state segment practice. Alright, little run here with the AutoZone pattern. Love to see it. Got a race run going. Now can I not mess up Horsehead for once? Wow, I even did a little turnaround and he still went too far. Did you notice that when Horsehead starts to blow up, Link loses his momentum in the air? Pretty weird. Doesn't happen with every boss. But like you'll be jumping backwards, like I was, without holding a direction. And then when you're in the air, Link will just kind of halt as Horsehead explodes. I always use that to space myself at the right spacing for holding forward out of the level up to grab the key. Usually about the correct amount of space. Oh no. Really can't get mad at RNG that you can't control. But there's been a lot of that lately. Oh yeah, Yunus told me if you get hit in that cave, you want to go left sooner out of the cave there and then dodge under an encounter because it is homing in on you. And you can save time there. As opposed to going up and over, which is technically kind of dangerous because if it's homing in on you there and it was a fast spawn on a different part of the frame rule, it could just smack into you before you have time to dodge. Yeah, I can't think of another boss where it annihilates your movement speed. There might be another one. Try to pay attention to it. It's most prominently noticed on Horsehead though. And you know, in this game, if you cast like Thunder on a Moa and it doesn't die, you also lose momentum. So like, if you're in Valley of Death and you jump over a pit, cast Thunder, doesn't kill the Moa, you fall right into the lava pit. You might say, why would I ever be in that situation? And that happens in Rando. You actually end up using Thunder a lot in Rando because it might be linked to Fire, which is obviously a very low-cost spell. Alright, no stab this time. No fuckery. Just go. Okay, I'm so lucky. And that's also lucky. Very, very lucky. Extra movement though, a little slow. All good. So for this door entry here, this is a door where, depending on where you enter it, you will exit the left or the right side upon leaving the whole house. And if you look back at the visual cue I had for Link entering the door here to be on the right frame, I look at his hat and his hair. So you see how like his hat is a pixel higher than his hair? The green part of it. You put that green pixel 1 pixel to the right of the door jamb, so that Link's hair has 1 pixel of space in the door jamb. And that'll make way more sense if you just go look at Link's position there. But basically there's just like a valley of 1 pixel between the door jamb and his hat. That is Link's hair. It's actually a really nice visual cue. Most of the other ones are a little harder to look at. And that'll put you on the left side of the door, which saves 10 frames. Oh my god, so many. Take it. I had to stab here. Yep. Let's not do this again, please. Have some pea bags. Pea bags, please. That is a 50 bag, don't let it fool you. Oh no. My mess up there cost me a pee bag. How did I not grab it? I swear you can grab it without jumping. Oh well. It was good up until there. Always bonk my head there because it lets the XP roll, and then it obviously is giving Link full momentum to run at the exit of the room there. It could be done a little more efficiently by not bonking your head, but it's extremely safe and easy. And sometimes you need that in your speedrun. Kind of pick and choose which things to YOLO and which things you're willing to give a few frames on to make it simple and clean. Because the punishment for not letting that XP tick up is a red die on the way back, which will annihilate you. In your face right there. Nothing like a surprise that, yeah. He's like, let me axe you, you're gonna have to run into me as well. You're gonna be like 1 HP when you finish. It'd be great. You're lucky if you live, actually, probably. And you don't even have the shield spell. Terrible. Can't even face tank him. Really good at utilization of the XP though. I got a drop on the loader and was able to get Aikman and all those Octo XPs. Nice. G stab. Where's G? Where's GTM? My fault. I gotta not doodle L hot strat here. Wasted too much time. Good. Worked out. He's old. Yeah, he is. He's played more Zelda 2 than you this year. Actually, he only played like 1 day's worth. I'm not even sure that's more than you, unless you literally haven't touched it. Those poor kids. I know he was like wholesome posting in the Discord. But imagine those kids are like, dude, I do not want to play fucking NES, Uncle G, please. I hate this. Making us play Cobra Triangle. No, idiot, I jumped too early. He's like, I'm taking a picture, smile. They're like, oh, please. Get me out of here. You know, Prisbiz and his kid, they did a 2P1C, I think. I don't remember what game they did. I guess if you show a kid an NES game before, like most other games, they don't know better, like, But yeah, this is great. But yeah, imagine you grew up on Nintendo Switch and stuff, playing Splatoon and Minecraft and shit. Yeah, we're playing Zelda 2 today. That would be miserable. Yeah, he's like, I'm playing Zelda 2 for them. 2 hours later. I mean, I was born after Zelda 2, but the only reason I'm super into it is because I didn't have access to anything else. I had NES and DOS games. It's the only reason I probably still play this game is because I was forced to as a kid. Forced to, as in, you know, there's this, what else do you play? I think I had, the earliest memories is like Hugo's House of Horrors, which was like really complicated, and I couldn't type quickly, so there was some situations I couldn't beat. Zelda 2, Mario 1, talkin, Excite Bike, NES Golf. Pretty much any game my dad wanted to play. Oh, Chip and Dale. Had that one. No, that was afterwards. That was a game we would rent. And then Zelda 2. But later on we would start renting like Bubble Bobble, Mario 3. That is my fault. That is unfortunate. I'm not really sure why my thumb was in a position to do that, but I kind of tweaked the D-pad in a way that it continued to hold the down input. Oh well. That's what happens when you don't have individual buttons for your D-pad. If you're on the wrong part of the D-pad, you'll continue doing a different direction. Oh, gotta wait. Okay. Wow, this run was not bad. Ah, wow. Unlucky, dude. It wasn't bad, and then all of a sudden, a million encounters. Oh really? Yeah, it was my sister's favorite, my older sister's. A good game. Just the quality of life for, you know, punishment and stuff is kind of rough. Two and a half encounters. Okay. One. It seems like I need to focus on my my thumb placement on the D-pad there, exiting Fairy Town. That's twice it's happened in that area, actually. The 92 jackhammer, yeah. I'm curious if that was like in Nintendo Power, just like the fact that hitting the down button in the air refreshes the down stab. I've never read the Zelda 2 stuff in... I've never read a Nintendo Power in my life. I know Glitch Town was in there. From the HUD Fairy Warp. Did they? I wonder if they also taught the Iron Knuckle visor hits. That's probably like the most important detail to know about this game. I'm just gonna kill these anyways, so... Wow. All good. I was about to hit the reset, or I was about to hit start and select, and then I remembered I'm not on Power Pack. So being on regular console saved me from resetting just now. On regular cart. That's my jar. Fuck. I'm so tilted. I'm tilted. I'm thinking I'm taking life 3, but I'm not sure. I mean, I have to. At least I didn't grab the jar. And then I need 200 XP. Easily gotten. You remember that? Yeah, even Yunus was telling me whenever he played this game, you know, he was critically thinking about how to approach these things that take like a million years to kill and figured out the visor hits too. Figured out the visor hits much later in life. And huge game changer. I remember in the 2000s playing on emulator too, you know, after having played it on console as a kid. Still taking the Iron Knuckles extremely slow, you know, stab checking the hell out of them. It was very late I learned that. Oh my god, dude, I just wanna... It's a reset. It actually is a reset, wow. I lost that much time. 28:30. Wow, I'm like devolving with this game, man. I really do feel like lately it is so hard to focus while playing this because I used to be able to focus on like a key pixel in the game to like help myself refocus. Something you can do in fighting games is just like kind of latch on to a pixel that's on screen to refocus yourself and look at everything else in peripherals until you feel like you're kind of like honing in. And I can't do that lately. I feel like my vision's like blurry. And I've had trouble sleeping for a while. And I feel like it's finally catching up. It's just making it very hard to play consistently. Like there's glimpses of playing really well. But otherwise it's just so hard. It feels like I'm playing through like blurry goggles when I play this game. Oh no, it's not chat J-dubs, I promise you that. 100%. No, it's like a... It's just like lack of sleep is what it feels like. And it feels like hard mode. With how blurry it feels. Like the best way to describe how it feels. It's a skill issue. It really is. It truly is. And let me tell you, this is one of those games where if you really do need to set yourself up for success with just like out of game things, like proper sleep, proper food so you have good energy and stuff. Because this is a long game, you really gotta hone in on a lot of combat, a lot of overworld. And I feel like the older I'm getting, which just happens to be a curse of time, more just like the more I can't sleep as well as I used to, the more just like harder it is to stay focused through the run. So like, you know, laggy thumbs in certain areas, brain lag in other areas. It really is just like feeling blurry. Time waits for nobody, yeah. Like, you know when you wake up and you can just feel like, your eyes are kind of droopy? You feel like you need to like rub your eyes to get them to wake up a bit more? That's how I feel right now. I've been awake for quite a while today. And I'm drinking an energy drink right now too. Oh well. It won't stop me from getting like a good run eventually. It just makes it harder. I have to spend more time doing this. That is a fast pattern. That's good. This is the pattern, not S-puke. This is 2420. Because it was a little bit offset to the left, going into Parappa pass-through. Just a hair past center to the left. Yeah, when it's more to the left even, by quite a bit, that's S-puke slink. Yeah, centered 19, barely offset 20. That one has a good visual. It's kind of, once they get past the 20, then I'm like, it could be 21, 22, it could be 22, 23. Then I start thinking about them in groups of 2 after that. 111. Dang it. A little too fast on the stabs. Ooh, boy, that was a very not low beam. Oh. All because I jumped too late there on the first one. What up? Welcome on in, Ace. Oh, Happy New Year, Highlander. It's Highlander's New Year out in the Atlantic Ocean. Can you believe it? Happy New Year. There's a red jar for ya. Pew 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 pew. You're a great Skelly. Man. Womp womp. Yeah, it was. It was on purpose. It's now worked 2 out of 3 times. First failure. I should have went slower on the Goomba though. Oh, this is a this is an 18. was slightly offset to the right. This is the last one seen on this frame rule. This is called Bad, Actually Good. This time I'm ready. Jump into the heart, hold down left. Dang it. It says that that's a slow pattern there. So I tried to go slow on that dodge, but it turns out it's kind of like I should write something like medium slow. Only wait for a tiny bit. Likely a slower than normal because of that whirlwind kill I had to do. No. 24:19. Don't. I'm lucky that beam reached him, actually. That was a high bubble. I messed up the wall stabs. Weird. Huh. Interesting. I can't even imagine how I did that. Oh, I've already had my drop show up. I thought because I missed that bubble dot that I still had to kill those two. Bubble bubble bot, bubble bubble bot. That's skillies. No hits. No hit miss. Mary no hit miss, starting now. Oh, you were going down, you could have just kept going. Saved me a little bit of time I just removed from my run. Miserable. Misery. What's up, Priz? How's it going? I haven't been out of, I haven't been into P3 today. That's how my runs are going. Can't remember what color that palace is anymore. Nice frame rule. Yep, swamp, a lot of my own mistakes on top of that, just like, man. One of those days. But it's okay. You really just need all the reps you can get, right? Then one of them's gonna have good execution and good luck. That's all that matters. Getting the reps in. Kinda wanted to practice, but I couldn't get my power pack to boot up, unfortunately. To be real, I would be just practicing right now. Kinda done with the runs, but this is the last one. This is good to see how far this can go. Ugh. We will be tinking. Yeah, you love to see a good boomerang tink. I was gonna say twink. Thank you. Oh my god. I was like, this thing's about to hose me. Thankfully, a random walk. Boomerang twinks. New body type unlocked. Oh my god. Let's go. What is a boomerang twink? I've been thinking about that for the past 30 seconds. What is a boomerang twink? Oh my god. 1050, I don't know, it's like a 1050 entry here. Okay. A bad P1. That's all. Yeah, that's the boomerang twink habitat, is the park. In Australia. Oh man. Yeah, they also have the wrist sweatbands. And ankle sweatbands. That's how you can spot a boomerang twink. At least 5 sweatbands. What? Sorry. I have questions though. Stop missing that double hit. Oh my god. The most frustrating one to miss there. It's so easy. Oh, you're so nice for not throwing an X. Because I gave you a lot of space to do it. Yikes, just bad double hits. Jerkbot. You gonna do it too? Yeah, I just felt that one coming. Cool game, dude. This is awesome. Whoa. What am I doing? That was weird. I need a sound sample of dude saying yuck. High socks. Oh yeah, those double striped socks. What kind of socks are those? It's like lacrosse or like that's like a tennis sock or something. Not quite baseball. Baseball's like super high socks. Those are like thigh highs basically. I feel like if you're the kind of person who can actually use a boomerang, you can pretty much... You're like that person who just has the ability to pick up any task really easily. Oh, shit. Because I swear boomerangs are impossible. Boomerang twinks are also high skill twinks. They have a high skill ceiling. They have the highest dexterity stats. Programming. I like that. The meme you Google programming socks and it gives you the Amazon thigh high pink striped socks. Just like, can you not be so aggressive? You getting hit? Nope. Okay, I can still do L hot. Thank you for the back spawn. Oh my god, what was that? Hello? That thing almost got me. Like I had a fairy there or something. Like 10 seconds behind where I'd want to be, but that's okay. If it stays that way for a while and then we get to P3 and, you know, have a good rebo, I'll be pretty even. Okay. Thank you, game. Yeah, like a legitimate boomerang is very dangerous. I've seen those. I remember as a kid I bought one from like, I don't know, Big Five or something, and it's like a little tiny one. Those probably don't even work. Oops. That's a split. Real ones, those real Aussie ones. So now, is that twink just have massive muscles? Because that goes against twink nature. You don't need a lot of strength to toss one, I guess. You need to be aerodynamic, which is also a stat that the twink naturally has. dun 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 dun. Wish I knew some programming language, and of course there's never a bad time to start learning, but I have started using GameMaker, and it uses a visual code library, VCL, is that what it's called? GML, Game Maker Language, is what it is. It's awesome, I love it. I've been learning like soft code through that library. That language, whatever you call it, I'm sure it's language, right? But it's really fun. I'm working on a game called Bird Game. Oh my god, I used my D-pad correctly, let's go! Twink slow drag coefficient. Yeah, I'll let y'all know. I'm sure I could use help in Game Maker with something. To be honest. But yeah, if I ever run into something I have questions about, I know who to ask. Wow, okay. Dude, this is the 3rd time this week. You have to stop following me there. 1949, that's a terrible year. 1959, not much better. 69's getting a little better. God damn it. Dude, that encounter coming at you in the swamp once you've gotten out of the grass, it's just like, that's low odds. It's actually not common for that to happen. Just terrible luck, really. Anyways, I'm done whining. Had my moment. Nice. Nice feedback grab. Oh shit. There's my drop. Thankfully I don't need that p-peg. You gotta get the socks first. It's true, I don't have any specifically pink thigh highs. You know, my desk chair here is literally wearing thigh highs. I could explain. The armrests are like hard plastic, and I started getting like terrible tennis elbow from them. So I tore apart a pillow and then filled the thigh highs with the cushioning, and then I just put them over the armrest here. It's really good. Very comfy. But they're black socks. Oh, fuck, because my chair is also black. Oh yeah, no chairs are probably, or no armrests are probably good for posture, right? I imagine. And also the Game Maker Hoverbat game, it's awesome, I love it. I do feel a lot of input lag playing it, which sucks. Like more so than playing on emulator. But it is what it is, you know. It's what happens when you play a game made in a different engine on PC, you're not going to get the same feel in terms of that input lag, I guess. Happens with a lot of PC platformers. But the game content and everything is I love it. It's great. I wonder how he's worked on the encounters, because the encounters kind of don't operate the same as this game, which is kind of unfortunate. It makes overworld dodging kind of weird, but that was an older version I played. I'm not sure if he's addressed that to make it more logical and like manipulatable. I didn't kill you. I forgot I haven't had a Tech 5 coming in here today, so I just thought I couldn't kill that. Okay, my drop is gonna be in the palace. I gotta think about where it is. It was on the on the Guma. I killed a Guma. I killed 2 blue skellies. 3, 4. It's just 4. Nice spot. Despawns this bubble here. Yeah, exactly, Runrin. I think if you approach it from like a casual perspective, the lag is just not an issue at all. The input lag. Obviously there's no like frame lag, so that's good. That would be dependent on your computer. But from what I understand, he actually just was able to rip the code and just put it into Game Maker, so he didn't actually program a lot of the game in terms of like mechanics. He programmed the things that were added. Oh, come on. You know, without spoiling it, like the new features. All the movement and stuff is apparently just one-to-one. Which I don't know how that works. I don't know how you could do that with Game Maker. With old NES code. If only I didn't have a million encounters. Okay. Yunus, I tried. I went too soon, I guess. No, just don't touch me. You just don't want to touch me, fairy. It's the thing you're not supposed to do. Well, it works out, because it kind of simulates like I got the road encounter instead. Which allowed me to... I was going to run into a step encounter after that road. It would have taken a lot of extra steps to not get the step encounter. I think. Maybe only a few. Simulated? Oh yeah, because he was saying that the game adds 1 frame of input lag, so he put that in. But you already have input lag from the engine, I'm pretty sure, so you don't need to do that. I thought he removed it though. It still felt laggy on the newer patches though. Yeah, and also just like I like the quality of life. Way too many flashing screens in NES games, my god. I have no issue with that, and it still hurts my eyes. I don't know what they were thinking. Yes, once you've re-entered the overworld, it does reset the time and the step counter. Yep. Dude, just like of course. Tried to do the thing where you go up and over. Oh, look at him, he's locked. He's just moving one leg. Well, I'll be lucky to save time here. Yeah, I mean, I won't lie, I'm not the biggest NES fan anymore. A lot of the games don't hold up that well. Zelda 2 is very lucky that the combat is just amazing. It's a very unique experience in that regard. But a lot of NES games are not unique experiences anymore. And just have games with way better systems. I think I can only say that, like, I only enjoy really, like, gimmick Zelda 2 and Mario 3. I think those are, like, the most solid systems on the console that kind of are unique experiences. Even Mario 3 is still, like, a unique experience compared to the rest of the Mario games that came out later. It just feels more solid. And it doesn't introduce too many things to overcomplicate the movement. Grab that. I still can. Yeah, SMP2 is also a pretty unique experience. True. Okay, focus time. Drop. Let's think about our drop right now. I killed the Gorilla 1, Iron Knuckle at the front 2. Killed the outside Iron Knuckle. 3, 4, 5, so it's on the next enemy. Okay. All I needed to do. Oh no, I didn't kill the outside Iron Knuckle then, I think. The drop was in the fucking item room, idiots. Ugh, I forgot. How was it in the item room? How did my count get to that? Not worth thinking about. Until that horrible— wait, which Pokemon episode? I actually don't know about that. Can't think of any flashing Pokemon. Mankey. This refill's trash. It's okay. Okay, so I need to start killing some stuff and push the drop. So count again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Moa 5, Lizzie possibly 5, making the Moa 6. I think I killed a Lizzie. Makes the most sense. Oregon episode was cut after Oregon episode. Ah, I gotta look at a clip of that to remember it. I was just talking about that worked out. I was just talking about the Sabrina into the like Ghastly Haunter Gengar episode where Ash literally fucking dies. Has an existential crisis. Flying through the sky. Nobody ever talks about that. Oregon episode. I'll look that up. I love Pokemon. The old series was pretty fun. You wore red and blue every other frame for like, oh my god, that's miserable. Oh, I've never seen a cut episode of Pokemon. Unless, did it air? Or did 4Kids just like remove it back in the day? Like completely, it just never showed in America. Because I watched all that stuff new when I was a kid. He's brandishing a gun? Oh my god. Like in Yu-Gi-Oh! When the dudes in the suits are just like walkie-talkies instead of firearms. Attention, duelist. $38.05. Man, it's okay. Okay. Nice fairy movement, that was crazy. It didn't air again after it did once in Japan. Okay, okay. It's crazy to me that it airs in Japan with the firearm. You would think it'd be swapped, right? Japan wouldn't show it. It'd show it in America or something. Morning, Mercs. First PB of 2024. My honorary East Coast now. Oh yeah, Happy New Year's to the East Coast. I think J-Dubs popped that in there earlier. A significant number of seizures, my god. Final Fantasy VIII had that issue too, which this is starting to get around. That's around the time of Pokemon as well. 98. I think it's Quetzalcoatl. The summon, it just like annihilates the screen for like a full 10 seconds of flashing. And that game really forces you to focus on watching the summons because you can unlock a thing for your GFs that allows you to boost them, which you have to look at a thing on screen for mashing. I remember annihilating my eyes looking at that game. Oh no, don't slow down. Shit. Did the wrong audio cue. Happens. Dang it. That is what I wanted to practice on my power pack, was that walk, because I have to keep that audio cue fresh in my mind. But I went too early, basically. It goes like dun 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 dun. Go. It's just like after that note. Oh my god, the hot girl episode? Dude. I remember that. I mean, that shows up online all the time now, thankfully. James is kind of hot. You know what I'm saying? You can't wear a bikini that's too hot. Josie and James are the best part. In Meowth, of course. Of Pokemon. James is just Pokemon's twink. Yeah, you're speeding up the stabs? Nice. Yeah, you just gotta find that threshold where you can go fast without, you know, eating the inputs. Dude, if you are getting the hang of that, you are leveling up. Congrats. 708 P1 gem? Oh yeah, with the no double bubble? That's great! Wait, that's huge. That's a very good time. A Bishi? Yeah. He's just an honorary girl. I want to watch Pokemon, but I can't. I gotta watch Gundam. I bet we are allowed to watch Pokemon on YouTube, though. I don't think that would get copyrighted. I feel like there's tons and tons of Pokemon clips on YouTube. As long as we just watch the YouTube videos. Look at this guy. I don't want to bring back Pokemon Yellow speedruns. It's a very, very chill speedrun. I'm curious if the meta's changed. Before it was just Nidoking. Nidoking is king. Terrible. It was just like get your level 6 Nidoran off of a reset. Just above or just below Viridian Forest. Go. God. Get your Earthquake, get your X accuracies, and go to town. X accuracy in that game is very broken because it makes everything hit 100%, so you get Horn Drill on Nidoking and you just one-shot anything that won't die to Earthquake. There's a lot of save and quit walks now. Oh, really? Yeah, because the only manip I was aware of for save and quit was for the Nidoran. That's cool. It sounds like Zelda 2. That's so funny, because that's how Zelda 2's walks work with NMG runs. No double bubble. So you think you lost sub 7 to the Horsehead fight? I mean, that's very likely. If you get knocked back once, it's actually just huge time loss. No, that's great though. I mean, it's good to be good at early game. Obviously, there's a lot more run. But if you get a lot more runs going early on, that's just obviously more reps, so. Yeah, I did see the fairy skip, yeah, in the Discord. That's awesome. I've seen, what's his face? I've seen Auntie get that, and that's it. Second time I've ever seen someone get that in a skip. Ever. In the past decade. Very, very rare. Dun 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 dun. Come on. Mount Moonwalks? Oh, so you're just skipping repels. Really? Because you get repels by the time you get to Mount Moon. So you just skip them? You don't have to go buy them? Do you get repels by the time you get to Mount Moon? You do, right? That was weird. Okay, you don't. When do you first buy repels? Do you wait till like Celadon or no? You wouldn't go into Celadon to buy them. Too slow. You have to go up that big shop. I can't even remember anymore. I swore I had repels by then, but I guess not. Oh, that was a bag. Good. Good. Forgot about my drop. But that sounds sick. I want to see that. Not a very hard run to learn, thankfully. Probably bust out a decent run in a week. I was slow. I should have got over there sooner. I was thinking I wanted to play some Game Boy games because I have a modded GameCube with a Game Boy Advance reader. And I wanted to play some Mega Man Zero, and I also wanted to play some Pokemon. Might have a little Game Boy era pretty soon. Also want to play Golden Sun. Question, have I taken a death abuse outside of P4? I have to re-queue Fairy. Okay, I have a life. Good. Maybe I'm thinking of Dark Cave then. Okay. Just knock me forward, please. I tried to get knocked forward there. We're losing time in this palace 100%. Sorry, I'm very slow to read chat right now. I apologize. Doesn't it suck? This palace is honestly a bit boring, but there's just so many little things you have to pay attention to, like this Mago spawning and giving you the worst pattern possible so that you can't get past them. Oh, I thought I was getting hit. Four-frame window? That's not terrible. That doesn't sound bad at all. Good thing everything in this game is like 1 frame, 2 frames. It makes going to other games a little easy. Or at least it's like more tolerable, not literally easy. Like 1 frame tricks in Majora's Mask, oh my god. Especially with pause buffering. Very, very easy. Oh. I tried to double mash, I just couldn't. Ah! Why is that happening? Okay, next time we're doing some save state practice next session. I have failed to kill that thing in 3 hits, like the past 5 times or something. Wow, I barely have an XP here. Terrible. Just not fast enough, that's what I mean. Not fast enough. Little chance, very tiny chance here to get out with a PB. Very small. Paracosm so I can watch someone else play it. Yeah, I want to, for sure. The last one I played I think was Amita's Curse, and I also really liked that. If that's the one I'm thinking of. Something that had like no overworld encounters and stuff. That was really quick. I think it was Amita's Curse. Yeah, because the other one's Aghanims. Yeah, I love Amitas. Sounds like Paracosm isn't like a super hard game, so it's more like exploratory, maybe like story. And I'm not asking questions. No spoilers. But I enjoy that with Zelda 2. I think it's really cool to use Zelda 2 in a way that is kind of just storytelling. Or just like visually showing some cool stuff. Yeah, good. What I like. I like quick. No looking for level ups and bullshit. We have a ton of ROM hacks that are kind of combat based and like super grindy that I am so happy with the story based ones. Look at this. Cool game. Yeah, it was a pixel early on the upslink, I guess. It was a hard visual cue because the stupid bot is like, he's squished, and I'm just like, dude, I don't know what the hell you're doing. It's okay. But that definitely killed PB. Plenty of other things that killed PB, but... Ooh, that's not a 7-Eleven, I'll tell you that right now. But yeah, to optimally do this town, you are supposed to ferry the key And then ferry out of the magic container, lose your 2 bars of magic or whatever, 1.5. And then I just don't ferry on the way over the Canadian hole. On the way back in P6. But I forgore. We got a message from DoorDash. Don't run out of bubbly tonight. So everyone's just calling it bubbly. My mom called it bubbly. New to me. Over here drinking a sparkling ice energy drink. Where are you going? Why do that to me? Had to do another damn sideways slink, dude. That time I got lucky. I almost screen wrapped the blue AK. That'd be sick. Stop it. I think I managed to not get hit by the bubble. That was my goal there. Yeah, that walk was good. I agree. It was just annoying that the game wanted to do that in the first place. Don't know why I just random walked on. I did like perfect tech time math. I didn't get hit one. Or maybe I had a. Ooh, I didn't think about that. Maybe I slowed down at the start. I didn't think about that. Oh, it's a man. It's a man. That's a jar. We don't like men. We don't want men. We want jars. That's what I was thinking, Runrun. I'm like, I've never ordered alcohol through your app, but every time I open it, they're like, hey, by the way, this food you're ordering, you can get alcohol with it from the store. Would you like some alcohol from the Safeway? It's like the only thing it advertises, actually. It is kind of fucked. No, I don't want fucking booze, man. Stop sending me that. Yay! Happy New Year! Forever mans. Yeah, food delivery apps are probably like the most addicting app you can use. Gacha and food delivery. Because they always get you, like, I only installed the app. One second. I only installed the app because your first 3 orders, you get $15 off. And you can do it with pickup. So it's like, oh, I'm saving money versus, you know, literally just going in there and ordering it. But then all of a sudden, you know, you're addicted to using it. You really just have to have the willpower to get your free money and then get out. You know, if it's free because you're wasting the money on something you don't need in the first place. No time save. Because I saw Forever Man. Don't like him. Don't like the red man. He loses me time. New York City bagel. You're gonna hate me, but the only bagels I've ever had are the bagged ones, you know, like Thomas. Oh my god, but there is a... Is it the Philadelphia brand or something? They make a vegan cream cheese. And it is so good. Oh my gosh. I love it. The bagels are on the menu. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, and you know, those gambling apps, I look at them and the advertisements are just, they look like scams. Like, you know when you see something and it looks like high quality? The gambling ones are always so low qual. They just look so scammy. I don't know how those succeed, but they do. Just, they know the nature of some of the people that they're advertising to. Unfortunate. I shouldn't have tried to block that. I should have waited. Okay, all we're missing is the large lower encounter, and we'll have seen all of them. So that's fun. Oh, if you had kept your eye closed, I would have bounced over onto the platform. 57, 55. There it is! Oh, it's a blue jar! We can kill the blue Lizzie. We saw every pattern, one of each. Bad jump. Oh man, if I just waited a hair. No, do I have 12 here? I wish, dude. Oh man, imagine. But no, I entered at 106.49. Wait a minute, let me think about that math right now. Wait. I just need a 4-4x, don't I? What's the PB time here? No, I entered at 110.09. God, oh my god. I was like, wait, I can PB? No. Looking at the wrong time. No, even a 4:35 would not PB, unfortunately. Feels bad. What am I doing? That was a stab pattern, not a weight pattern. No, it looks like my best possible time is 48, so probably like a 45 with a nasty gold. A real sick gold. Which is not going to happen already at this point. Hey, it's a good time, right? That's cool. Whoa. I have no lives left though, and I've already taken my magic refill. I had no magic coming in here, so... Now there is that chance. That I die. Dude, you just had to moonwalk it. You just had to. The only way I was gonna get hit there. Speaking of... My god. What was that? Jerk alert. Do I even survive a T-Bird hit? I mean, might as well cast shield, regardless. Who really cares about saving the half second on the menu here? At this point, but I'm not sure I survive a hit. No, certainly not. Certainly not. I thought I killed him. I ain't gonna lie. I literally thought he was dead, and then I was like, oh, he's alive. Well, this is probably a 15 flat or something. Unless I also want to lose some time on Darkling. That's funny. Yep, there we go. Oh my god. Lost 12 seconds. Okay, so now we know. One hit from T-Bird with shield cast does about 30 damage. Because I had 32 HP going into that fight. Last 6 seconds on Dark Link there. Very not clutch. The dang bluebird. You turned a free $5 bet last year into a few thousand? Wow. Yeah, I mean, if you do that, get out. Get out while you can. Don't stick around. Usually use butter. I like strawberry cream cheese from that brand I mentioned. You can get it at Gross Out for a couple bucks. Thanks for the GGs. No new PB before the year's end, and that's okay. At least I managed to do the thing where I hang around the splits for like 10 seconds each segment, you know? I was honestly pretty happy with that when I was doing that a couple weeks ago. And then the past few runs were terrible, just absolutely terrible. So, you know, even with me playing bad with some bad overworld stuff, I'm still getting that consistent low 75, high 74 area. Which really just means, you know, that one that's going to be a bit better is going to be a PB. Like every run that's just average for me, just a hair above average is going to be a PB. Because my average right now is really close to PB. Which is an amazing sign. That really means you have a lot of time on the table to PB. Just trying to talk myself logically through it. Otherwise, you know, you'd be in a situation where you just get really down on yourself for something like this, but I mean, it's just the evidence is there, so. Don't forget to stretch. Oh my god, when I was trying to pop that bottle for my mom earlier, my poor thumbs, they felt like rubber afterwards. I was like, I forgot to do my stretches. And then I put all that strain on my hand. I forgot to do stretches today. Paracosm time. Not today. This is the end here. Let me go see if Lorda's live. If Lorda's not live, I might do a little bit of something. But he is live. Check this out. This guy over here is live. Oh, he just started. Perfect. Yay. Anybody want to watch Snatcher? Go watch Lord of Ultima on Twitch. Oh, Mercs, I was playing on my cart. As you can see, my power pack wasn't booting up, so I can't play Paracosm if I wanted to. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Hope you had good holidays. See you around. Lorda, stop talking. Yeah, I'll be streaming in the next few days at some point, just probably not tomorrow. TY watching. Yeah. Bye-bye.